Hi, I'm at Microsoft Technology Centre, the MTC. This is it behind me here, all the flashing lights and rooms and everything. This is where we do a number of interesting projects, proof of concepts, architectural design review sessions with customers and partners. I'm going to be meeting up with Keith Burns today, one of my colleagues, and we're going to be doing some design review sessions with some partners. And at the end of the day, we're going to look at one of the topics that came out of that session and explore it in a little bit more depth. We're going to be in here today, so catch you later. Right, busy day, covered lots of things. Two partners obviously can't go into any of the details of what we covered with them, except to say one topic came up in both sessions, and that was business analysis, information, data warehousing, cubes. People want to unlock their data. It's obviously a complex topic. Fortunately, Keith was with us in both these sessions, and Keith knows this stuff inside out. So for those who aren't familiar with the whole BI thing, I'm going to try to challenge Keith in 60 seconds to give us a quick overview of what it's all about.
Okay, so BI, business intelligence, is all about taking data and turning it into information. And to do that, we need to have data warehouses, we need to clean the data with ETL tools, extraction, transformation and loading. We need to use OLAP, online analytical processing, those things called cubes, etc. So there's a lot of back-end stuff that takes place, and we'll talk about that in another video. But what users really want is to actually see that data, to be able to visualise it and slice and dice it and so on. So for them it's usually all about the tools. So we'll have a look at the tools in a second, and you'll see the sorts of things we can do with those.
So Keith's going to show us now exactly what it looks like for users pulling the data out. If you want to know how we got it all there, because it didn't just magically happen by itself, we've got a separate, slightly longer video in which we talk about some of the back-end stuff and how that all works. And there's a link in this video if you want to see that as well.
So here's an example of reporting services.
Right, we love reports, so good.
Yeah, probably one of the most important pieces of the BI puzzle. And
this is just about getting stuff out.
Yeah, and we can generate reports as by default HTML, but we can also generate reports in reporting services.
So this is Word?
In a number of different formats. Yep, Word, for example.
So if I wanted to take something on the road with me, print it out nicely, that would work fine. But here, HTML, a much more natural way if you're just on a portal or an internal site.
Correct. We can also filter the data using parameters in reporting services as well, just to get a subset of the data rather than all the data.
So this would be set up by whoever's putting the system in place and just lets you play around with different... you're right, all sorts of different data there.
Another option is to drill through, so we're connecting reports together so that by clicking on one of the items, you drill through.
Right, now this is Excel, I recognise this.
This is Excel, this is using Excel to front-end analysis services.
Using pivot tables by the looks of it.
Correct. So we're building up a set of data from analysis services using Excel.
So it's surfacing all the bits of stuff that's in the back end,
And then one of the things we can do is we can format that data, which is a new feature within Excel 2007.
This is the conditional formatting, isn't it? So I like this. This is
a number of different options that we can use here. But this one is just colour coding the data according to the
thresholds and stuff like that. Yeah. Now we're publishing it here. This is more than just saving. This is Excel services.
Yes, this is Excel services actually publishing the data to SharePoint.
So SharePoint's our infrastructure. SharePoint is one of the services that sits on top of this, and this is all around. I see not necessarily exposing the whole spreadsheet, but just individual parts.
But just that pivot table, so that's the only component we see. We don't see the whole spreadsheet.
So that then gets surfaced, and here again, SharePoint's the infrastructure.
So this is the portal. We're moving to the reports library, and we can actually then see the...
yes. So that was an individual one being thing, but this... Oh, this is a dashboard.
So this is a dashboard. We're just looking at various components, performance maps, decomposition trees, scatter charts, all arranged in one page that the user wants to look at, where all the data is somehow topically associated together.
So this is, again, web parts as the infrastructure behind this.
Various web parts assembled together on the one page.
So this would be a typical report. Someone would be interested in going to this place, seeing all that information, but of course this is just one of I guess, a number of different dashboards
there's
on
a
portal.
number of different dashboards on this particular portal that have been assembled for different users.
Oh, that's a neat way of surfacing all of this.